So behind me you can see one of our outbuildings. It's going to be our future farm store. So we got a bit of work to do. I'll show you what it looks like inside. You can see already it presents really well. It's a nice building. It's a nice little outbuilding with a nice big window and entry door. But if you look a little closer, this stain is aged. It's peeling off in places on the floor, the railings, so that's going to need to get redone. We got a bit of stuff in here, as you can see. We've got to get this cleaned out and get it ready. So the building had that old style MDF laminate, and it had curled up a little bit on the edges and some of the edges, but looking closer, especially in the corner, there's a lot of water damage clear on the baseboards, but the floor was in really bad shape. So not only was the floor essentially disintegrated on the inside, looking from the outside, this water damage had been happening for a long time, and the supports right under this corner was also pretty much gone. So I poked my head underneath to take a look at the support joist, and it was also pretty much gone. So I cut away some of the skirting boards and some of the wall boards that extended down to have a good look, and you can see the condition of this main supporting perimeter joist. Also, to my dismay, there is absolutely nothing really supporting this whole back edge of the building. It's just kind of floating on nothing. From the inside, you can see the floorboards all rotted out. You can also see daylight. Under the doors. All right, well, this just keeps getting worse and worse. Like anything, when you start a renovation and you start opening things up, you find things you don't want to find. I knew there was a lot of water damage, but you know, this whole corner, it was really bad, to the point where there's no bottom plate left on that 2x4 frame wall. So even if I support this whole corner, which I'm trying to do from the outside, there's really nothing to support it with. So I'm getting into her now, and I'm gonna have to sister up those studs and put a new bottom plate on. And then I'm gonna put a new piece of flooring in, and then I'm gonna put the rim joist back on the outside and jack everything up and put some supports underneath. That's my plan. Yeah. Fun. Not really. All right, we got the replacement rim joist in the back. We supported this corner better. We replaced the floor in that back corner as well. We've got a few supports in along the length. And I was most concerned really about this corner here. The whole back corner of this building is supported by that block that is a little bit slanty, and there's nothing else supporting this whole corner, or there wasn't. So that was my main concern here. Now, I didn't try to level the building. That would have been a little bit too much, I think. It's been here a little while, so leveling it's probably not what's important. So I think it still does slope back maybe to the back corner there, but at least this corner now has a little bit, and this whole back end has something to support this building other than that one block on this whole back side of the building. So there you go. I'm gonna let this bottle jack go, and it'll settle down onto these supports hopefully, and we'll be good. There we go. So hopefully that won't go anywhere for a little while, and I can feel confident that this building is going to be good for the store, and it isn't going to fall off the edge of the earth at the back one day. So where was this water getting in from, you ask? Well, you just need to look up, and the whole corner of the roof is missing. I don't know what they were doing in this building and why they designed it this way, but both corners at the back have no roof over them. So I removed this board and you can just see the extent of the water damage and what it's done to this corner of the roof. It's a bit of a mess. I'm not going to screw with this too much, I don't think, but I am going to extend the roof over this corner and clean this up and get this section a little bit more watertight. This is a disaster. I don't know what the what this person was thinking. It's not even, I don't know. Anyway, fixed up. So I built a support structure and then put a piece of plywood over that and used some siding material, fabricated myself a bit of a drip edge, and then used that siding to cover up the plywood, inserting it underneath the existing shingles and caulking that with some roof caulk. So I think that worked out pretty good, at least provided a little bit of protection for these corners so no more water could get in. I did come back later and trim out the back side a little bit nicer, added some flashing above the door and also along the bottom, so hopefully that'll prevent any water from sitting or getting into anywhere it shouldn't. And added a stone step and some gravel, and I think that the back looks really good at this point. Thanks for watching. If you want to tune in for part 2 of the farm store build and see how we put the finishing touches on this building and get it ready for the grand opening, please subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell so you'll be made aware when that video comes out and any other videos we have going on here at the farm. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you later.